look like they'll be able to, but I mean, oh, bottom lane. Actually, they get that first blood onto MKS. Nicely done. So
Mid lane, Jalbonbon might be in a bit of trouble here. But he does have Roger connecting. Can he get there fast enough? But no point in the Heavenly Grace to purge up the stacks. But Avatar Mode, he can still fly up to the high ground, playing his distance over Exilla. And so Avatar Mode will escape. And Roger now finally getting that level 3 with the point in the Heavenly Grace. But unfortunately just took a little bit too long. And meanwhile, top lane as well, Xiao Yu almost going down. And down bottom.
And top.
Yes, looking to get aggressive onto Enryu. See if they're going to have the damage for the moment. Yeah, Seth gets killed up top. Down bottom, Enryu, he also goes down. The ability's still on cooldown for Jalbonbon with the Scatter Blast. Not available for another 5. Our first rotation coming out from the Primal Beast as Exilion's going to be playing around with a level 6. And will require out the Pulverize here just to make sure that Jalbonbon can leap over the fissure to provide that extra stun lock.
And I don't feel like you're going to have the reaction time to be able to come through to save it. Actually, just dive it straight in.
Look at that, excellent. It doesn't matter how deep you can dive if they got the control to answer you. And now look at the Morphling, Fortune Soul. He dodged the corner.
He got out.
Oh, Fortune Soul, that was beautiful. They still lose their T1 tower. But Enryu's going to look to waltz on forward. They've got the fissure to hold back Roger. Xiao Yu is bodyguarding, trying to protect the Omni as best as possible.
Oh, play hard!
Play hard! Clipping onto 3, just walked into the middle, but there was no damage follow-up. As MKS time walks back into the reveal, is going to try and deal with Fortune Soul, but Official will buy it some time. The waveform's still on cooldown for the moment, so they're going to drop the Mortimer Kisses. They need every single little bit of damage they can find, but Fortune Soul, it will still go down. The side steps are not enough for Exillion. He started the fight and he'll end it onto the Earthshaker's life.
Full points into the purification at this stage. Not even worrying about the Heavenly Grace because, I mean, I suppose the only time he needs to use it is when the Batrider makes a dive.
You asked for a Danog and there we go. The blink picked up from Avatar Mode. They're going to drag Xiao Yu under the tower.
As she's next to that tier 2 tower. He hadn't revealed on the map, so...
Bottom lane, Enryu. They're going to miss on the charge, but still, they'll have the Mortimer Kisses into the Pulverized combination. Enryu doesn't have a point in the Infernal Blade to be able to cancel the ultimate out of Jalbonbon, but maybe his just raw health is enough for him to be able to sidestep this. Gets the Doom before they succeed on the kill, but there's no follow-up. That's a Doom expended onto the Primal Beast, and RSG, they're here to turn it around. They want to smoke and take another fight.
Except put down that Observer just after.
It's a silence into the corner. They're in, and they'll have plenty of damage. You got the Pure from the Purification, and the right clicks from MKS. Again, Radiant just scouts out a 4-man smoke from Neon, so they know exactly what is happening. Look at Jalbonbon's positioning. Let's get a double fish play hard. Gonna try and step in with the Acro Slam. Clips onto 2, but the damage is non-existent. They haven't killed anyone off yet. Enryu using a defensive BKB, but they'll still chase him down. Off to the right side though. Avatar Mode was able to fly over to the cliff line, getting the lasso onto the Faceless Void. And now once again, the Fissure's coming up from play hard, giving Fortune Soul an opportunity to start to stack up the damage in the Morphling. They've also spied out Roger to the right side, but the stuns are lacking to control the Omni Knight.
The level 2 EXO on Xiao Yu, that's going to be the main sticking point for RSG at this stage. So he's going to have that BKB picked up as well.
Mid lane.
Be nice for him.
Forced off from Avatar Mode, tries to sidestep the Pulverize. Excellent! No, oh no, he's stuck! Oh no! I think the Firefly just expired. You hate to see it. I think it just missed Enryu. But the lane ward instead's going to see Avatar Mode. And they're going to make sure they don't group up because MKS, he's going to jump behind the Batrider, anticipating some reinforcements playing to the right side. And, well, no one's nearby, so there's no threat of a Chronosphere onto more members of Neon. It's just they can now solo down the Batrider, who might make it out. Oh, my lord! What? It's a call Neon. Zexilla, and he's going to start very far away from the team. Does pop the BKB before the Doom. Is going to have Roger nearby to be able to play with as well. But there's no follow-up. Another ultimate expended from Neon, and they don't get anything out of it. And look at this. RSG They want to clap back. They want to look to get some kills. A smoke. Trying to end. No!
Oh, very nicely done, Fortune Soul. His baiting's been really good. I mean, all the times that we've been casting Fortune Soul back in the day when he was on Cobalt, he was making these sorts of plays. And it's very clear to see why Neon picked him up.
Well, they're going to smoke even with the Undying down. They've got a great ward on the high ground to play with for Neon, but they don't have the Doom and they missed the Fissure.
Well, they found the
so
Omni.
Roger, he's in trouble. They're able to get some spells off for the moment, but they haven't secured the kill on the Omni Knight. Now Neon, they've got to get out. You cannot stick around now even to fight into the Aegis advantage as they just catch up to the Morphling. A waveform's going to be back up in a couple of seconds. Can they close the distance though from RSG? They're considering about entering the high ground with the first hit bash, but it won't be the Fissure that holds them back. But MKS, they've got no response to the lasso, dragging him deeper inside the base of Neon's. But Exilon and Xiaoyu, they're nearby to try and protect him. Silon's going to jump into the middle, buying some valuable seconds for MKS to reposition. But again, the Fissures from Playhard just stopping them in their tracks. And now Neon, they want to look to enter the high ground. They know they've got the numbers advantage.
If you're only going to lose one, though, for a buyback on the enemy Morphling, you're going to be incredibly happy with that. Roger just trying to get himself in the safer position. Nice lane break coming through.
The cookie in!
Oh, Xiaobon!
The cookie on to 2, jumping over. What a leap from the Snapfire. And now Sam will be brought down as well, as they were kiting them further out on the map, playing around their own vision. And Roger's getting really goddamn close to the Scepter as well. Oh, BKB, they're going to jump in. Chrono, a bit awkward, but at least they've got the Mortimer Kisses to target down the Batrider. And now as soon as it expires, Exilon still playing with multiple abilities to chase on forward. Enryu has casted the Doom out into the Omni Knight, so that's able to secure the kill onto Roger. For the cookie again, man! Xiaobon, what are you doing to them? I suppose Snapfire can't be making this many plays, but still the Void in a bit of trouble for the moment. The Echo Slam along with the damage from Enryu will get the kill onto MKS, and that'll be enough. I think it'll be enough to stop RSG from staying in the base. It looks like it will.
I mean, this is a tale as old as time, right? Morph Shaker, it's the way to come back into a game. Remember back with TNC, even like 30k behind. Roger has to be a little bit careful here. He's very deep.
Jump in. Oh, what's Omni Knight out to the right side? They're able to get Roger. So at least the Omni Knight's killed off. A great positioning the Tombstone as well. It's actually a decent start to the fight from Neon, but they've got to be cautious if they group up. The Chrono's still on cooldown for the moment to the south side. They've been able to catch up the Snapfire as well as Fortune Soul waveforms into the middle. He's lacking mana, so he's going to look to play around with the Faceless Void to time walk out to the east, and they're okay, Neon. They found 2 pickoffs onto some key supports. They're looking to chase down more, but the blink just the nick of time for Silern.
They're trying their best to be able to secure this next Roshan for themselves.
Look at this.
They see Exilern, they do. They see him.
They're going to see Xiaobon. They've got so much information to play with. What's it called, Neon? Who do you target? You need to see Roger before you jump. They're finally going to get a glimpse of the Omni Knight. So Enryu jumps into the middle, but they haven't brought him down just yet. Off to the left side, the Pulverize is out. Primal B target downstairs, so both teams recognizing the importance of the supports, but Roger, he's going to bite back, but more importantly, a Chrono
Echo in 1.
clipping onto the Morphling. Playhard's going to look to buy in some time, but the bashes coming out too fast from MKS. They can chain control the Morphling and make sure there's no escape once the bubble expires. Not only is he playing with the Omni Knight behind it, but we see how defensive he's itemized as well. Sir is outside the base, and Exilon is seen as they get a glimpse of the Undying's position. They're going to pounce on forward. But Avatar Mode, he wants to answer back. They get the lasso onto the Omni Knight. Roger, they haven't even killed him off just yet, so the turnaround.
He was piped.
The Mortimer Kisses, the rest of RSG looking to enter the base. They've still got to be cautious though. They're clumping up. Play hard, landing some spells, but the damage from Fortune Soul is not there. They need to kite the Guardian Angel.
Like there's anything that they can do into this, right? Would need to be the perfect Echo Slam coming through from Playhard, the newest recruit. See if he's able to turn back the clock. Obviously, he was a big part of Neon's most successful.
They see Enryu. Double 4-star, Pogo forward, back and forth, but MKS is in with the Chrono. On to 2. They've got the fort for the exorcism on the outskirts, but Enryu just makes it back inside the fountain. With the buyback coming out for the Undying as well, they're going to look to try and get back in on Neon, knowing the Chrono's on cooldown. As Avatar Mode once again
Omni
finds a jump onto the Omni Knight. They're going to have to damage his targets in the back line. Play hard. The Echo onto 3 will give them the opportunity to kill the Omni Knight, and now they can look to chase down more as Fortune Soul. An aggressive waveform to the high ground, but they're going to be cautious though because RSG, they're still playing with the Aegis advantage as MKS, look at the space he's making. Just throwing away multiple members of Neon, and now they can go back in with the cookie, clipping the Doom, and MKS, it doesn't even matter because it's excellent. Down to the south onto multiple members of Neon. As RSG, it always seems like they know when they can go back in team fights.
Yeah. Well, he's got it now. They're going to go for this last-ditch attempt. A smoke coming through. 10 seconds left on the Chrono, but... Oh, you've already lost the melee, Rex, my die.
Oh no, and Ryu gets a double war stomp. Doom's going to be out as well, but instantly the Guardian Angel is not going to go to the low ground with the cookie, but it might not matter as RSG look like they are so far ahead with the instant pulverize, stopping the lasso in its tracks. As Avatar Mode will not escape, and XLM wants to put more members of Neon into the grave. Gonna be cautious though. He's not playing with some heroes behind him. Roger will finally step up to the task to protect the Primal Beast.
For sure. This could be the smoke that
ends the game
coming through. Yeah, with the vision.
Okay, he got the attribute shift off at least. We'll see if he's going to be able to survive long enough once the Chrono expires, but the pulverize for the chain control will make sure there is no escape with the waveform. He does have a buyback to look to rejoin. But the rest of the team are just trying to deal with the objective instead. It's soon to be Mega Creeps, but instead, Neon, they're going to jump in, targeting down with the Omni Knight. But Megas are soon on the cards as RSG. It's a well worth the sacrifice of the Omni. And it might not even be that. Maybe they can just move on forward, get kill after kill, and secure game 1. As the G's are dropped in RSG.
Just because, like we saw before, even though he got that triple Dream Coil off, there just wasn't the damage connecting through just yet. You really need someone else to be able to play with.
Roger, no! In kind of the clockwork into the Earthshaker matchups, it's never fun at all. And you were mentioning the puck with the haste rune. He's going to look to charge down bottom. As Fortune Soul's already making it go into the paint clear, but with the coil, it's going to prevent the Rolling Thunder. A great movement coming out from Avatar Mode, looking to connect with Fortune Soul to slow down the Pain Goes game. In our top lane, MKS, he's stuck. Not enough mana for the Time Walkers. Play hard in combination with Enryu's able to get another big kill.
Just escape potential if he's just playing on 0 mana.
Avatar Mode. They might not even... Alright, MKS gonna drop it. Clips onto 2. Meanwhile, Silen's gonna try and deal with the puck. They recognize they might not have the damage for the clockwork unless the Ancient Apparition Ice Blast connects. And, well, that's gonna be off the mark. So now it's up to Xiaoyu with the Rolling Thunder. It's gonna try and catch him out of the tree line, and thanks to MKS blocking off the escape.
We do. I want to see him just get, like... Even just if it's the Blade of Alacrity only.
Nice sidestep, Roger. This is out of the hook shot. Now it's forced Neon to dive a little bit deeper under the tower, so Xiaoyu, he tried to bounce off the fissure. Unfortunately, it soon expired, so a little bit of mis-execution coming up from RSG, and now this gives Neon an opportunity to turn it around as Fortune Soul leaps into the middle, finds a second kill, but Avatar Mode, he's pursuing for more because they've got Sandy by to backstab the life of MKS. Look at the Batrider's network, second all of a sudden. He's got Boots and Blink. What? Oh no,
yeah,
top lane
feels pretty
Fortune
good.
Soul.
Fortune Soul.
The Blink might catch him off guard. For the Dark Pack, they've got the vision, they've got the jump. Swashbuckle, not going to be enough damage to bring Fortune Soul down. They're going to try and surround the Slark. They will be able to get one more leap away, but they get the clip of the Ice Blast. He's not going to be able to find any region. Now Xiaoyu can close the distance as well. He's got multiple wards to bounce off, but he just makes him the high gun. The damage, where is it? They need one more spell. And Xiaoyu, with the shield crash, jumping in. It's a big kill into the Slark. He was top of the net worth, but Neon, they're still nearby to try and catch us some stragglers. Roger to the left side tries to drop the Echo. He'll still end up dying, but the damage is there for them to turn around onto Enryu. And now this means Exilum, he's got a free fight. No hesitation for the Batrider as he just charges
Avatar
into the
mode,
middle.
you are low.
They can now move over to Avatar mode as well as MKS drops the Chronosphere without any hesitation.
Wanted to immediately be able to convert on this into potentially another tower. Enryu's here, but no Doom for another 5 or so seconds. They will still get the tower at least, so that's a nice little bonus, plus play hard as well. Once the Dream Coil had already been used, it was perfect. And he just realizes the limitations of his hero. That's why he's Grandmaster on it. It's just great to see one of these players just...
Onto the Faceless Void, they might be able to blow him up. Avatar mode, but the coil, that's enough to secure the kill, but can they get out with their own lives? They're going to just completely avoid the clockwork. They recognize the high-value target in the puck, and they can go back to play hard afterwards. Stem the bleeding a little bit. Mid lane, coil out, Avatar mode. The instant answer to the Aghanim shot from Xiao Yu is going to protect him. It is a Rolling Thunder now expended, so RSG will not have this in their toolkit. And now the backline, that's a great jump from Play Hard. Down to the Earthshaker. The Hand of God's going to buy a little bit of space for the Clockwork as well, and they'll even run into the Ancient Apparition. So both supports going down from RSG, and the Clockwork lives through it all.
What's this Ancient Thunderhide doing walking over this way?
Trying to follow behind it. They're going to be able to scout out the positioning of Ser. Not much committed. An Ice Blast, which has got 60-second cooldown at level 1. Excellent. Might see Avatar mode short. Yeah, he gets a jump. He needs to drag him towards Roger's location, but the stun lock gets a little bit too late. Great timing out of Avatar mode. He's going to jump in the river. The Madman lands the coil onto 2. He gets the kill. And now they got the fall from Enryu. A beautiful jump in. They'll still lose Avatar mode. But maybe Neon can turn this back around with 2 members gone out of the decks as Enryu runs into the Earthshaker. But where's the fall? Fortune Soul is nowhere nearby. So Xiao Yuki looked to charge in. He's got the Rolling Thunder to chain control and multiple wards to bounce back off, but Fortune Soul, okay, he's got the Scepter now. Maybe this might be able to catch him off guard to jump into the middle. He's going to part through the high ground, look for the backstab, but RSG, they're aware of this attempt.
Not so confident in that that'll be all too successful.
Neon, they're not too close to try and protect the Clockwork. I don't know if Chen wants to use the Hand of God this time as well to keep him alive, but Play Hard. He's taking through a lot of spells. Up to the high ground though, they get the Chrono into the Ice Blast. The Slark's in trouble and Xiao Yu just jumps inside the Chrono. No messing around. They're looking to take the Slark and now the puck out of the team fighters. Rogers in. The Acro Slam to hold Avatar mode into place, and our RSG can swarm towards the last remaining member of the Doom. The last sort of drag him into multiple members of RSG, as there will be no escape from Enryu as RSG only lose their carry in MKF.
The Pango off
Xiao Yu's got my heart.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he's even blinking out just in time, being able to pop an initial smoke coming through. So
he's still... No way. They get... he should still go down.
Roll up.
They're even going to commit the Doom, so... Won't have that opportunity. Meanwhile, to the top, MKS, he's also forced out a BKB, but the rest of Neon are trying to sweep towards the outpost. The hookshot's going to be able to lock the Earthshaker into place. Another Clockwork's trying to catch up to the Faceless Void as well. They've got to be cautious. Close to the objective, so Silon's going to be able to TP in. He's got to play the distance though through the team fight. He doesn't have members to be able to stick around and charge into the middle. And he's recognizing this. You see Silon, a pogo forward, so not going to get caught by the War Stomp.
You have Rocket Flare in 3 seconds. I don't think they're going to be able to take this fast enough. They should know exactly what's going on Neon.
Got to be ready for the hookshot though. There's the vision. Where's the angle for the Clockwork to go for the steal with the Rolling Thunder into the BKB? There's no messing around for Irish.
So that's exactly what MKS is going to do. He's going to make sure it puts himself onto the front lines. You've got Roger and Excellent backing him up on the left.
They see them. Look at the ward on the high ground. Enryu gets the jump. He should be able to deal with the first slide, but they're instantly going to try and turn it around to the Doom to make sure there's no ultimate. And now where's the rest of the team?
Nice blink.
They're late to the party. Let's Play Hard, stuck in the tree line, but Avatar mode with a follow-up. Coil onto 3, but he's still caught in the tree line. The Aeont is going to protect him for the moment, but it will do nothing against the Chronosphere. But the damage... It's lacking without the Ice Blast and without the help of the Pangolier. They're going to be able to chase him down with all the ultimates on cooldown. Neon can capitalize as they'll get rid of the Pango. They're even going to eye up MKS as well. The extra movement coming out from the Aghanim Shard, helping out with his Time Walk range. Fortune Soul's going to see... No.
BKB and Lincoln's queued up on the Faceless Void, on the Bat Rider.
Dang.
No BKB on the Pango, but Lincoln's for him too.
Oh no! Echoes off the mark from Roger, but Enryu, he's going to make sure he does not miss. The Doom leashing the Void together, and now with the backline as Avatar Mode finds an angle to drop the coil. As Fortune Soul will not have a care in the world, it can easily disengage.
Big miss on that Echo Slam as well.
Oh, maybe just baiting. They'll find the lasso. They kept the Rolling Thunder at the last second as well. They're going to push him back under the tier 4 towers. They're not going to see anyone for the moment, and the Rocket Flare is going to be off the mark as well.
They need all the boys.
Let's see if they can kill him off. Chrono into the Ice Blast. The damage, it should be enough. As Neon, do they still want to take the fight? No more the Chrono's on cooldown, but towards the right side with Lasso. Exilern has been able to catch up, play hard with Xiao Yu nearby. They'll get rid of the clockwork, and this means that Neon, they have no task to be able to turn this one back around without the members. They've just got to look to get out. And Enryu just completed the Scepter. So this freshly picked up item for the Doom could spell disastrous as Enryu jumps him straight towards the Bat Rider. They go with the lasso, not option for Silen. He's going to be in some trouble. They'll turn to deal with the Faceless Void instead, but the BKBs are off. They've been able to kite the Doom, and now RSG, they might be able to enter the fight. As soon as it expires, MKS can wind up the Chronosphere, finding two with the Fissure Chain control. The damage, it's not there at the moment to be able to deal with the puck, so maybe Fortune Soul can look to turn it around. It's going to be all onto the Slark, but the damage, it's not there. Now that they can kite the Slark throughout the tree line, he's having some difficulties for the moment. Depth Shroud still to play with one more pounce, but the Echo's not there. They're going to miss on Roger, but still Fortune Soul hiding in that little nook, and he'll make it out. Oh my, by the skin of his teeth, the Slark lives.
Oh, Avatar Mode's going in for more. You madman. He wants the supports, he's hungry.
And he might be able to get it.
Slark as well on MKS.
Back for the moment. Down to the south, Fortune Soul, unable to finish the kill into MKS. Avatar Mode's going to move for more. Going to get a bash, and he bashes, you bet they are. MKS, a second hit bash. And Avatar Mode should go down finally. He made him work for it.
This Roche on offer, it really does feel like it's worth it. They had to spend a lot. Chronosphere.
See MKS? The long hook shot into Fortune Soul's fault as well. They're going to be able to pop the link with the Time Walk. MKS just gets down to the right side. Xiao Yu's going to look to make as much chaos as he possibly can throughout the middle. It splits up Fortune Soul. He's by himself. Gets some distance, but the Depth Shroud is not enough. They get rid of the Slark. The damage over time from Exilern was enough.
Again, about how they did that last team fight. The AoE Doom, shut up.
He's in. No, you shut up. It's Clockwork. He's in some trouble in Ice Blast with the Rolling Thunder. An easy 1-2 punch from RSG.
But there was just people getting four-staffed every which way, making sure to break it. Meant that you got the BKB off on Exilern as well as
he's in. There we go. Void. There's the Scepter Doom. They're going to force stuff him down further inside the base. They'll deal with the... Hang on, I don't know if you want to drag the Doom. Don't take him closer to his teammates. Look at all the control. This is giving a free fight over to Neon. A Slark is trying to get the damage out, but he's nowhere to be seen. Pounces to the left, and now MKS is back in the middle. A Chrono to shut down the line for the Doom. But they're going to be cautious though on RSG. They have committed a lot of ultimates at round 1. I don't think they've got enough in the tank to set themselves up for a second round. Yeah, so the Flame Break applies to Sticky.
Oh, right, look at this positioning from Roger.
It's perfect. It is perfect, and the Vision's even better! Roger is in with the combo, but they only killed off one, but the Doom, a vital component to the team fight is Neon. They're going to get out. They can't stick around, but they won't have the opportunity. As Xiao Yu chases down the Chem, that are 2 heroes gone without a buyback in.
Now, so that's a nice way to be able to, go onto the backlines, immediately pop any of these blinks that they might be looking to use. But I feel like the weight of this is just way too much for a puck solo to be able to do. They stick around to commit for the second. Maybe Chen alive with the puck, full-on commit, but no BKB on the Slark makes you feel so horrible.
Yeah, and they use coil as well.
They just coiled.
Hook shot, down in the tree line. 4 staffs from both sides to get out, but unfortunately for the Clockwork, he doesn't have this capability. So they instantly split away, and it just puts the Clock in a compromised position where RSG can find the kill, and now they can reset with that.
MKS is going to put his body up there first. Who's going to be the one to walk on forward? Doesn't seem like anyone so far. Ooh, fuck.
Oh, they get him. He's got the A on disc. He should be okay, but they can just drop the Chronosphere afterwards. The hook on the backline is going to stop the counter initiation from Roger. Now, Enryu's going to be in with the Doom, but he's on the wrong side of the fissure. They need the coil to hold the Void into place. They get the force up to the north, but it breaks the coil. And now Neon, they can look to pounce for more. This might be their opportunity for the Ice Blast to turn
great
around.
combo.
They blow up Enryu. Fortune Soul is okay for the moment, but as soon as the BKB expires, Roger's in. An echo onto the Slark. And now Xiao Yu with the Hex as well, thanks to Xiao Bonbon, will keep the puck locked into place. As they've got the numbers advantage, RSG, even losing MKS, they can look to stick around and claim more members of Neon, and they might be able to catch up to the puck. Silen's hunting, but doesn't have the capability to keep up, it looks like.
So they know the puck is around that sort of area, not farming off in the jungle, not pushing out lanes. Double damage. Just gonna, yeah, Avatar mode's just gonna try and claim it quickly. Even
they drop the wall, they know exactly where they are, but Silen gets a jump. He's going to be forced to lasso the Chen instead, but now the Chronosphere from MKS onto the Doom, the Hand of God. I don't think it's going to be enough to keep Enryu alive. As RSG, they're too far ahead. Up to the north, a beautiful dodge of the Echo Slam, the phase shift coming out of the perfect timing from Avatar mode. So he's able to get out of harm's way, at least for the moment. But the sticky napalms are starting to stack up, and back to Fortune Soul's location. The Ice Blast, it's on connection, but he will be able to get out of harm's way.
They're just going to clump around their high ground, make sure that they can wait out a few of these cooldowns, even if it's just the Ice Blast. It does so much to be able to contest into a Slark.
Xiao Yu with the roll-up. Let's see if the chain control is going to be perfect. To the Ice Blast fault, they're going to knock him out of the Ice Blast.
Did he blink back into it? No.
Oh no, Enryu doesn't have to blink to re-enter. Down to the right side though, MKS trying to find the opening, but back to Enryu, the Doom, it's just not providing them anything, because the perfect fissure location means the Slark has got no follow-up. It can finally pounce over the fissure, trying to stack up the essence, but RSG, they're just again kiting the Slark into oblivion. It does not matter what they do on Neon. The Slark can never have a free fight. Oh, that's not good when you got a coil like that. I guess he's got an Arcane at least, so 30-second cooldown, but Xiao Yu, first stun into the second. He's got the Aeon Disc at least, so should be able to make it out. Exion's going to try and pop the refresher and chase him down, but they're back inside the base. They have kited a lot.
The nullifier in the backpack of MKS at the time, so unfortunately wasn't able to convert. Don't want to give up this first life for free though, especially underneath the tower. Dream Coil available, but again, no Slark means no damage.
Oh, hook shot to the backline. They got the Doom fall up as well, but Mimo inside the base. The Chrono onto the puck. MKS doesn't have the damage though. So the Chrono's going to be wasted, and now he's on the wrong side of the fissure. He's still got the Aegis to play with, and the damage is just not there. Avatar mode's going to try and deal with the supports instead. They're the targets they might be able to bring down, but the ultimates have expired. The Doom's on cooldown. The Chen's gone from the face of the earth, and the puck soon to join him 6 feet under as RSG will have to go through him one more time to close out this game. They might even be able to get the Slark instead. In and out they go. Back to the objectives. Soon to be Mega Creeps on the cards.
Man, they're committing so heavily onto just being able to kill that AA. Avatar mode buys back just for the purpose of trying to kill him. He's going to try and get the Earthshaker as well, and might end up doing that. Although, is he going to be able to get away? Slark? Oh, just back inside the base. But before the Cogs is even able to be dropped down, being able to get that stun through onto him. It's just been a fantastic performance again from Xiao Bonbon. They're going to try, but
they blocked the hook shot. So the Clock just has to run into the middle. They will kill Roger on the backline, but in the middle, that's where the damage is being dealt onto the Slark, who does not have a buyback. Avatar mode is trying to make as much space as possible for the puck, but the creeps are inside. RSG just turning towards the objectives. In fact, They want some kills as well to be able to celebrate this first series victory of the TI-11 regional qualifiers as RSG will come out on top in 2-0.